Hey guys, we're back! Well, sort of. I'm back and I'm Twixt and I am one half of Curious Gamers. Don't worry, Eep is fine. She will be back as soon as well. She just has to, I don't know, work or something boring like that. So, something happened. We made our last video and then, I don't know, like there was a time vortex or something and suddenly we're at the end of Season 2. So this is our last episode of Season 2. And although we did not get everything we planned done, we should at least try and get some stuff done. So, shall we head into our cave? And we should probably get working on that. So let's head into a time lapse of me working on the base, and during that time I might tell you a few secrets about where we've been, what's been going on, and what's going on in the future too. So guys, first I want to thank you for still being here. I know we took a break and that break was far longer than we ever imagined. Your support has been amazing and we're so glad that you're still here. The break we took actually didn't come entirely out of the blue. We were feeling pretty burnt out after the last big build we did, which was the Secret Garden, which I loved, but it was huge and we set ourselves the goal for doing it in 2 weeks was probably a little bit too much. So I was burnt out, Eep was feeling under pressure too. So we figured, a short break would do us good, just a couple of weeks. But then it happened. We got COVID. Our 2-week wait turned into a month of being ill. So COVID knocked us a little bit, not as bad as it did the first time around. The first time around I had long COVID for 10 months and it was awful. This time we were only ill for a few weeks and it didn't last as long. But what did happen was life. You know those times in life when absolutely everything happens all at once? Yeah, that happened. Eep got a promotion by accident, which meant we had to reassess everything we were doing just to make sure she had the support that she needed, being able to do her new job and all of the change that goes with that. So I had to assess my work and work out where I was going with that and what I wanted to do. She had to work out what she wanted to do. Then in the middle of all this, we discovered I may have ADHD, so we're actually waiting to go on a waiting list for diagnosis for that. All of this time, we're well aware that time is creeping on and our break is really creeping into being way too long. But then we decided that both of us needed to work on our offices. So we made some offices. And throughout all of this, we also were both suffering with our mental health. It's not something we talk about a lot on this channel in particular, but both of us have had nervous breakdowns in the last few years, and we do get those mental health flare-ups sometimes. Now usually it doesn't actually make much of a difference to our YouTube. We kept to our weekly schedule for absolutely ages without missing any. And that's because when one of us is having a bit of a tough time, the other is usually okay and can pick up the slack. It's pretty rare for both of us to have depressive episodes at the same time, but this time we did. And that really had a knock-on effect for what we could actually achieve. And it's okay to take breaks. Mental health is really important and sometimes other things has to slide as a result. So I don't regret our break at all, and ultimately I actually think it did us a lot of good. That break away from the YouTube grind of having to put out videos every week really helped us focus on what we actually wanted to, what we wanted to do on YouTube, what we wanted to do in life. And what we did discover, because we had many conversations about this, is that YouTube is a part of our life and it isn't going to go away. We absolutely love everything about YouTube and Minecraft and gaming and so much. And if anything, we now have way more to do than we ever have done in the past. So during our break, we actually started playing with some new ideas. We even created a whole new channel where we've been experimenting with different videos and editing styles. And we increased our social media type stuff. We started doing TikToks and so many awesome things. We have so many plans. I know some of you actually found some of our projects, so that is really awesome to see that some of you found us. But the result is we aren't forgetting this channel either. We love gaming and we absolutely love Minecraft and we love the Nomad Craft server. It's an amazing community that we're so grateful to be part of, and we want to spend more time here. So we are still working things out, and I don't know if our weekly schedule will be back just yet, but we are planning on releasing videos, streaming, and finding a schedule and rhythm again so that we can get back into releasing regularly for you. But guys, seriously, thank you for sticking around. And those of you who reached out to us, we're so grateful that you even thought about us during this time. We really appreciate all of you. So I've probably rambled on enough. Shall we get back to the video? So, what do you think? I absolutely love this idea. This is just a very small aspect of what we were going to do. We were going to do the entire mountain and make it into an entire base. But we didn't, and this is what we've managed to achieve, and I'm still pretty proud of it. This also isn't all of what we did. Aside from doing the few builds that we did do around the server that you can see in previous episodes, we also did a lot of work at the beginning of the season, prepping and planning for all of the plans we had throughout the season. So this might look like our base, but the real magic is across the axolotl pond over here. Down here. This is where the real work was put in. Here's where the real work. So we did so much grinding for resources. This is our storage area. And we also had farming and farms and all sorts going on. I think our farm is overflowing. And villagers. We had all of the villagers. And more like these tunnels, we just put so much time down here. So yeah, this is where we put probably most of our time on the server down here. Dealing with all the villagers, and even then we didn't finish with all the villagers we needed for all of our plans. But I think we should finish the season at the place I am most proud of. So let's head there. Yeah, this is where I'm most proud of. Not just the amethyst entrance tunnel, but the garden as a whole. This was the project that burnt us out. There's no doubt about that, but it's also the project that I absolutely loved doing. So I will probably try and do more of this type of thing in the future. Just, like give myself a reasonable amount of time to do it in. So thank you guys for watching, and we have so many plans for season 3. We have a group of really awesome nomads and lots of plans with them. We will see you in season 3. Well, I'll probably see you before then in other videos. But we'll see you on Nomad Craft server in season 3. Bye bye!